Hello everyone, welcome back to TryHackMe Dojo, your practical cybersecurity learning hub. In our previous video, we covered Windows fundamental in theory, NTFS, users, permission, event viewer, and security artifacts. Today we are moving from theory to practice with hands-on Windows labs for TryHackMe Sec1. We will navigate the Windows file system, analyze permissions, work with users, and group using the command line. Check security logs in Event Viewer, explore the Windows Registry, and understand basic privilege controls like UAC. Important note, I am using Windows 11, which means the local users and groups GUI is not available. So I will show you the professional exam-friendly way using command prompt, which is exactly what you will often do in real labs and TryHackMe. If you are preparing for Sec 1, make sure you are subscribed to my TryHackMe Dojo, hit the bell icon, and let's jump straight into the lab. We'll start with the most fundamental skill, that is navigating the file system. I am first opening the file explorer. This folder's first let's go to C drive, and we navigate to Windows. This folder contains the core operating system files, drivers, and system libraries. In security assessments, you should recognize these folders immediately. Next, I will navigate to C drive users folder. This is one of the most important directories in Windows. Inside this folder, every user has their own profile, including document, desktop, downloads, and app data. Attackers often search this location for sensitive files, credentials, or misconfiguration. Now I'll open C/program files. This is where 64-bit applications are installed. Now I will navigate to C drive program files x64, x86, which stores 32-bit application on a 64-bit system. Now I'll go to C/Windows/System32. This folder contains critical system binaries like whoami, net, ipconfig, and many others that we use in security testing. Now I will open C/Windows/temp. So to save our time, we can directly search the folders we are looking for directly in this particular thing. So here we got the temp folder. We'll open it. So this folder stores temporary files, and sometimes malware tries to hide or execute files from here. For Sec 1, you should be very comfortable navigating all these directories. Now let's move to users and groups, which are extremely important in Windows security. Since I am using Windows Home, the graphical tool is not available. Instead, I will is not available. So instead, I will use command prompt, which is actually a preferred method in real security labs. I should open command prompt as administrator, run as administrator, so that I can execute whatever commands I would like to take with higher privileges. So first, let's list all the user on this system. So for that, we need to type net user. My system is a bit slow, so it's taking much time. We'll do one thing. We'll restart our command prompt again. Run as administrator. Yes. So to list all users on our system, net user. So yes, here you can see it has listed all the user present on my system. This command shows all local user accounts. In Sec1 labs, you might be asked a questions like how many local users exist or is the administrator account enabled. Now let's check who belongs to administrator group. For this, we need to type the commands like net local group administrators. This tells us exactly which user have full control over the machine. Next, let's check the standard user groups. For that, we need to type the command net local group users. Users. In real, this shows all regular, non-admin users. In real attacks, hackers often try to add themselves to administrators group. So this is critical check in security assessment. Now let's demonstrate the NTFS permission, which are heavily tested in Sec1. I am creating a folder on my desktop called a Sec1 lab. Now create new Sec1_lab. I will right click on it and go look after the properties. And under properties, I will go look after the security tab. Here you can see which users and groups have access to these folders. If I click on edit, I can modify permissions like read, write, modify and full control. Now let's test this practically. Remove the write permission for your users, then try to create a file inside the folder. So we'll do one thing. We'll remove the write permission. Deny, and we'll click on apply. Okay. Now I will try to create a folder inside this my Sec1 lab. Here you can see an error saying that as now I cannot get access to create this particular folder, and if in order to get this permission to create in this particular folder, I need to be giving a administrator access to this. So if I continue, it's still showing me the destination folder access denied. So it's basically I have disabled the write permission, because of which it is causing me this error. This is exactly how misconfiguration permission can block or allow actions, and attackers often exploit weak permission to gain access. So yes, we have completed this. Now let's open Event Viewer, which is one of the most important forensic tools in Windows. I'll go to Windows Logs, Event Viewer. We'll click on Event Viewer. We have open. Yes. I'll go to Windows Logs, and in Windows Log I will click on Security. Event Viewer. I will go in Windows Security. Yes. Here you can see the login attempts, both successful and failed. If someone tries to brute force a password, you would see multiple failed login events. In many TryHackMe SEC1 labs, you may be asked to find specific event IDs related to suspicious activity. So learning to use Event Viewer is crucial. Now let's briefly look at the Windows Registry. For that, we need to open the registry editor. It's okay, access, okay, yes. Here we are in this registry editor. I am opening registry editor, but remember, do not randomly change anything here. You can see different section called hives such as H key local machine, H key current user. Malware often stores persistent mechanism in this registry, which is why security analysts study it. Now let's enable the hidden items in File Explorer. I'll go to C. First I need to open the File Explorer. I'll go to open C drive, users, then I will go okay, app data. I'm looking for app data. This folder is normally hidden because it contains the application and system data. Attackers often hide malicious file here, so Sec1 expects you to check the hidden location. UAC, that is user access control. Now let's see user access control in action. When I try to install a software as a standard user, Windows task asks for permission. This is a security feature designed to prevent unauthorized privilege escalation. In real attacks, hackers try to bypass or exploit UAC to gain higher privileges. So today, we didn't just learn Windows fundamental in theory, we applied them in real hands-on labs. You navigated the Windows file system, analyzed the NTFS permissions, used command line to manage users and groups, checked security logs in Event Viewer, explored the registry and saw how UAC works. In the next video, we'll move to networking fundamentals where we'll dive deep into the networking concepts. If you found this helpful, please like, share and subscribe to TryHackMe Dojo. Till then, stay curious, stay safe.